Previously on The Mountains Have Mountains, we set off on an overland adventure following the easing of lockdown restrictions. We stay the night at our hotel in Britstown and then head off to the Tankwa Karoo via some farm tracks. We camp in Tankwa Karoo National Park and explore Kagga Pass. And finally we arrive in the Biedou Valley. We woke up to a beautiful day at Enjo Nature Farm on the banks of the Beidouw River. Time to do some exploring. I came across this pretty little dam, and when I showed Delwyn the photos, she just had to see it. So we set off again. We took it easy for the rest of the day and into the evening, when we performed the usual ritual of lighting a fire, tasting some red wine, and cooking a delicious meal while enjoying another awesome sunset. Time to leave the Biedou Valley and head for the Cederberg, but we also had to make a stop in Clanwilliam for a tyre repair. We chose the scenic route via Wuppertal and Eselbank, and while we didn't know it yet, it would be a slow, arduous trip of 245 kilometers. We woke up this morning with a puncture in the car, and then while we were on the way to Clanwilliam to have it repaired, we took a 4x4 track, and then we got a bigger puncture. So we've been battling having to pump the tyres every few kilometers, but we made it to Clanwilliam eventually. Puncture has now been repaired, and Delwyn has got inside a pot stall to get us some lunch. We're off to Mount Ceder next, so it's about a 100-kilometer trip now. Very scenic drive through the Cederberg, and we're looking forward to that. We arrived at our beautiful secluded camp spot at Mount Ceder in the late afternoon. We got a late start to the day while just sitting and enjoying the peaceful environment. Then it was time for adventure, and we set off to explore our beloved Cederberg. We couldn't resist a stop at the Cederberg Winery to try out some of their finest.
So then we have to bring them up to cold trucks, but still produce wine here in Cederberg.
You guys okay?
Hey, go for a swim, it's nice.
Did you?
Yeah, well, you did, I didn't. Okay,
Ah. Oh, enjoy.
Brave person.
Yeah, very nice. Yours? Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Back at our Mount Ceder campsite, we decided that a walk down to the river to cool off would be in order. We then made the difficult but wise choice to skip our glass of wine tonight, but we still had an awesome supper. Today we are on our way to the Koue Bokkeveld, but first a stop for a delicious breakfast at the Mount Ceder Hotel. We've spent the last 2 nights at Mount Ceder in the Cederberg, some beautiful scenery there. We also went to a wine farm yesterday and tasted some delicious wine. Now we're on our way to Kagga Kamma, enjoying the scenery on this journey. Some stunning rocks and stunning mountains, and we're almost there. After 80 kilometers, we found our campsite at Kagga Kamma and set up camp. It was over 40 degrees, windy, and had no shade. Fortunately, we had our trusty awning to shelter under. A walk to the nearby pool with ice-cold spring water cooled us down nicely.
Action!
Yes. We ended the day in the usual fashion and watched the sun sink behind the magnificent mountains. Up next, we head southeast to the Klein Swartberg and camp at Porcupine Rest Camp. We explore the Bosluiskloof Pass, the Gamkepoort Dam, and Cederberg Winery, and we spent 2 nights camping at the Gamkeberg Nature Reserve.